Ever wonder where the humble grain of rice that graces our meals every day originally came from? There's a centuries-old debate simmering between China and India about this. Both nations lay claim to the birthplace of rice cultivation. Let's delve into the annals of history to uncover the truth. Picture this. Around 10,000 years ago, our ancestors started cultivating rice. In China, the farmers of the Yangtze River started planting rice about that time. At first, they grew a wild variety of rice known as Oryza rufipogon. The grains were not fully mature and would naturally shed from the plants. However, between 9,000 to 8,000 years ago, farmers became more selective about which seeds they sowed. While they knew how to grow wild rice, it was not until around 6,000 years ago that the first domesticated variety of rice, known as Japonica oryza sativa, appeared. Around the same time that scientists discovered the existence of an Indian rice variety near the Ganges River, the indica variety, it was found to have originated from a wild version of Oryza nivara, also known as Proto-Indica. This particular rice was cultivated by people living in settlements along the Ganges Valley as long as 9,000 years ago. Approximately 5,000 years ago, it became a staple crop and was grown on a large scale. But the question remains, who started it first, China or India? Historians and scientists have been at odds about this for years. The controversy surrounding the origin of rice cultivation is as rich and complex as the grain itself. This debate, woven deeply into the fabric of both Chinese and Indian cultures, has been fueled by genetic studies suggesting multiple points of origin. On one hand, we have China, where archaeological evidence points to the Yangtze River Valley as a possible cradle of rice cultivation over 10,000 years ago. On the other hand, India presents a compelling argument with archaeological evidence and cultural practices that seem to suggest an equally ancient tradition of rice cultivation. The cultural significance of rice in both these nations further adds to the complexity of this controversy. In China, rice is a symbol of sustenance and prosperity, while in India, it's associated with fertility and life. The mystery was solved when scientists discovered a genetic difference between two rice varieties. Initially, indica was grouped with japonica, but further research revealed that indica is a distinct entity. This can be explained as follows. Around 4,000 years ago, japonica arrived in India from China and was crossbred with the local variety. Their genetic exchange led to the similarities they share today. So, who really owns rice? The answer isn't simple. The origin of rice is a multifaceted puzzle, entwined with more than just historical facts. But one thing is certain, whether it began in China or India, rice is a global staple that nourishes billions of people every day.